cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mine, you think you would.
I love your song.
I love hearing that song. What's going on, everybody?
Hello, everyone.
Welcome back to another episode of Champagne and Things with me and the Candy Shop. Real quick, let's take care of the business of this channel. If you want to join my tribe, please step on my side. Go ahead and subscribe. Turn on the notification. Make sure you hit all so you get notified every time we go live. Like the video, share the video, comment in the comment section to keep us in the algorithm, and also comment in the chats. Yes. I see we have a few people here, healthier than you, Mel. What's going on, Chi-Town? Thank you so much. And what's going on, Red Label?
Yes. Hey, Q, Mel, and Chi-Town.
What's been going on with you? We got LeVar. What's going on, LeVar Crawford? What's going on?
Hi, LeVar.
What's been going on with you?
Nothing really, just work. And I did YouTube on Sunday. Also, my birthday. Y'all, thank you for coming to my birthday celebration. We had a great time.
I enjoyed it. It was a great time.
Doorbell. But we had a really good time.
Yeah, I did. It was a really good time. I think I'm going through withdrawals from work and stuff like that. So I'm just like sleeping and cleaning and sleeping and cleaning and, you know. So,
yeah.
And what's going on, Kat, in the chat?
Hey, Kat in the chat.
And LeVar said, "Happy belated birthday."
Thank you.
Your birthday was a blast.
Yes, Kat, you should have came up.
Yes, the real estate insiders here. What's going on? Young Rich.
No, Keely's not coming.
Yo, when I saw this, I texted. I said, "Young Rich gonna be in the building today."
Yes. Keely's not invited.
Right.
Hey,
what's going on, Connie? And what's going on, Candy R?
Hey, Candy R.
So let's go ahead and actually start with that story. It's nothing to be seen here, y'all. We were trolling Young Rich.
Yes. So they're not getting back together.
Yeah. Adrian and Tori just basically met up and had a conversation. They threw a little shade at Keely with the post. And if I was Notori, I'm like, I'm not being friends with nobody so I can throw chicken at both of y'all. Okay?
Right.
They all need chicken thrown at them. What's going on, Joshua? I could just see me throwing chicken legs.
But she said, did you see her tweets? She said she would have threw anything because her mother was called out of her name.
But the pettiness was it was actually KFC, and that's the petty part about it.
Right. Oh, Young Rich. Now I will say this, Young Rich, before the show, I did tell SoDeb I liked her on the Encore. BET presents the Encore.
Yes. We're talking about 3LW. Notori and Adrian just met up just to have a conversation and make peace. I think they already did it on The Real once before, but it was in the blogs today. Like they didn't do it. So I was like, let's talk about it because I know that Young Rich loves Keely. Yes. And her caption was 2LW. So they was throwing a little shade.
Yeah, she was throwing shade because she was basically. Do you have the picture? You don't have the picture?
No.
Oh.
I didn't even pull it up. Y'all was being lazy today.
And yes, Keely threw that chicken.
Yes.
Her dinner, as she said in her tweet.
But I would throw it at Adrian too.
You would throw that at Adrian too?
Adrian deserves some drumlets thrown at her.
I really think it's in reverse. Keely deserved the chicken in her face.
They don't both get chicken thrown at them. You was there when she threw the chicken at me. You didn't stop it. Joshua said, didn't Keely say she got a train ran? What?
She said Naturi did.
Oh, I know that Keely was saying that she threw the chicken because she said something about her mom. Mm-hmm. Tori must have got the itch from that show she was on with Eve and them. Maybe.
Oh yeah, and is that show is canceled now?
Yeah, they canceled it because Brandy did that freestyle. I didn't know they had canceled it until that.
They canceled it because Brandy did a freestyle.
No, Brandy did a freestyle, but she said Queens was canceled, but she's still a queen, so that's how they had canceled it.
Yeah.
Tori and Adrian sound desperate for a job since both of their shows got. I mean, well, what is Keely doing?
Yeah, I had to take off my glasses for that. Like, excuse me.
They both have been working consistently, and Keely just was on encore, and that was it.
In the words of Nene, her career, it wasn't there. Never. Never had. So no. So Young Rich, I think Young Rich is trying it right now.
But we know you like to troll, so I was like, we're gonna troll Young Rich today. Joshua said Adrian is drop dead beautiful, and the real estate insider said Adrian's husband is still making money with the gospel music.
Yeah, her husband is well known. What's his name? She married a well-known gospel artist.
I know he's well known. I don't know.
I forgot his name.
It's gonna be in my head. So let me look it up.
I was gonna say I'm about to look it up. If
somebody gonna put it in the chat before we get it there, though.
Yeah.
Israel. Yep. See.
Yeah, Israel Houghton. That's his name.
Tori ain't saying no broken promises. I had to read it right. Her acting career is her bigger blessing. And the funny thing is that so when I was looking up the pictures to put up on the cover art, when you look up Keely, it spells if you look up promises, her
yes. That song, I think we were seniors. We were in high school when they came out. Yeah. I think I was a senior, a junior or a senior when they came out.
I didn't realize that Naturi is the same age as we are.
And Adrian is about to turn our age. I think her birthday is in September.
Oh, so she's a year younger than me because I turned 39 in, I was at 29.
Yeah, 29. No, I think you and Adrian are the same age.
Oh, okay.
Her birthday, I think, is in September too.
Okay.
Yes, we're 29.
You're gonna be 29 and 5.
Yeah.
Okay. What's going on, Vegas girl? Hey, y'all gotta catch the replay. Just wanted to say hey. Amber said Keely is a loving stay-at-home mom. She ain't worried about girls who get canceled. KFC should have endorsed her. I mean, if it was a good idea, they probably would have, but because they didn't.
In question is what's going on with Keely's singing group since she has a career? Didn't Encore? What's going on with them?
Well, they did get signed for season 2.
Okay.
So, she's the only one working now for.
See, and what you guys didn't know, shout out to my own little channel. Abe, the producer that was on there, is my husband's best friend. So I interviewed him. If they do season 2, I want us to interview him, and I want to get some Keely or somebody. We gotta make.
She ain't doing shit else.
But yeah, if you guys will watch my interview, he dropped some secrets about the show.
Oh yeah, I watched that one.
Yeah.
And yes, I will be 39 in September. Did Keely lose the weight yet? Just ask for a friend. In respect of Young Rich, I did not put up the current pictures of her.
But I'll admit on the show, on the encore show, she danced the best. Her voice was not that bad. She wasn't the strongest singer, but she had the star power. I'm not gonna lie. Hughley did have the star power on the show.
Oh yes, I like Cleopatra.
What was Cleopatra?
Cleopatra coming at you. Cleopatra coming at you.
Wow.
What's going on, Miss Robin? People are just coming in. Hold on. Jennifer, what's going on? Protect my energy.
Hey, Jennifer, I'm laughing at Connie. She just said she just Googled promises.
And Keely's picture comes. Deb, you an old lady. Listen, I said I'm not new to this. I am true to this. I'm an old hoochie daddy, okay?
OMG, Deb.
How do you feel about this whole, we ain't even talking about this, but how do you feel about this whole hoochie daddy shorts thing going on right now?
I'm here for it. We're leaving the hoochie daddies as single fathers. Summer. So I'm here for it. I love the hoochie daddy shorts.
What's going on, Pink Dynamite?
And hi, Pink Dynamite.
But y'all, I mean, the gays been wearing hoochie daddy shorts a long time ago, y'all. So I mean, that picture I posted was like from 3 years ago.
Oh, well, I'm here for the straight men and the hoochie daddies because we're leaving them as single fathers this summer, like I said.
And what's going on, Cindy C? Shout out to Cindy C, y'all. We do our Basketball Wives reviews on Tuesdays. Cindy has been so freaking amazing. And I just enjoy talking basketball wise with Cindy C. So shout out to Cindy C. Yes. Not in spirit. Who said in spirit of what? How long has she been carrying Young?
And I'm laughing at LeVar Crawford because that's what I call them, Daisy Dukes.
Daisy Dukes. That's what they used to be called, yeah.
Yes.
But I think I like hoochie daddies.
Yes, cat in the chat, that part.
On one, she was like, I think I can give you 2 kids. You could be a single father of 2. I was like, this girl, I mean, she did her thing with that. You know, shout out to her. Somebody has said so there's hoochie daddy shorts. Oh.
Yes. The red ones? I see them. I see them.
Wait, what are these hoochie daddy shorts? You haven't seen it.
You should post a picture, so Deb.
See, I don't have my Instagram log onto this one.
Let me see if I can pull it up. Hoochie daddy shorts.
It's a thing now, hoochie daddy shorts. No, I saw Paw in them shorts giving chicken cutlets.
These are hoochie daddies.
Yes, those are hoochie daddy shorts. where you can see the thighs.
Yes. And I like his hoochie daddies. This is a nice hoochie daddy. Oh yeah,
you gotta move it up a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Yes, there you go.
Yeah, those are his hoochie daddies. Yeah, he look good.
She just posted her new baby the other week. Who has a new baby? What are we talking about? Candy, I gotta send you the pic.
Yeah, she did. This was the hoochie daddy. I knew who she was talking about. I didn't want the video to play. That's the that's the girl.
Shy-Tang on inbox me like, are those your shorts? The crazy part is like people on my Facebook was like, those are the same shorts you had. I'm like, mine are like from H&M and those are Nike shorts. Those are not my shorts.
The
shorts with the thigh meat exposed. Is that the dude from The Shy on that photo?
I don't know. I only watched the first season of The Shy.
So this chat is moving really fast. Thighs that can crack walnuts, baby. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
And I should say yes.
A new meaning to thigh highs. Yes. Okay. Keely posted her baby. Okay.
Oh, okay.
What's going on? Just simply, hey, SoDebNair, the candy shop in chat.
Hey, just simply.
Sassy Peach, what's going on?
Sassy Peach 12. I like that name. Sassy Peach.
Yes. Are you in Atlanta? Not chicken cutlets. And Jennifer said, gay men been wearing them forever. Now the straight men is just stealing from them. But it's not the straight men's fault. The women want to see the straight men in the shorts that we've been wearing. You know, that's it. What's going on, Cocktails, with Lovable Lee? What's going on, Q? Sexy by me, yeah. Those are military shorts. We call them PT Cruisers. And here, let me do it. Let me turn my phone down first.
I'm sorry, I'm muting myself because my daughter is.
Here go my Hoochie Daddy shorts.
Oh, look at you. Yeah, I see it went fast past the booty shot.
It was just swiping. I wasn't controlling it. But yes, I've been wearing Hoochie Daddy shorts for a very long time.
And they wore them on the basketball courts back in the 80s.
Yeah, absolutely they did. And Younger said, didn't they wear those in the 80s? Yep, they did. Yep. So, which we want to get into first? We're going to get into Monique. We're getting into this court case. Which one do you want to do?
Either or, because I feel both of them. I'm trying not to let them drain my energy. But we chose some very serious topics today. That's how I feel. So we can start off with Johnny Depp, because I think the Monique stuff, we have to kind of discuss that in greater detail.
Okay.
So Johnny,
well, hey, what's going on, Popcorn? Hey, come through with your daddy shorts. Hey. I want to know the verdict. So let's go with this first, man.
So Johnny Depp won. And I'm gonna read a little bit of something, but he won his defamation case against ex-wife Amber Heard today, and the jury awarded him $15 million in damages. I was watching the lead attorney, so shout out to him. He basically said he technically cleared his name, but lost a lot of money. He spent probably $30 or $40 million on this case. And it says Depp was awarded $10 million in compensatory damages and $5 million in punitive damages in his defamation suit. The jury also awarded Heard $2 million in compensatory damages. And it says the jury in Fairfax, Virginia, began deliberating Friday. Depp sued her for $50 million after she wrote an op-ed for the Washington Post in 2018 in which she called herself a public figure representing domestic abuse. Heard countersued Depp for $100 million. So he won. He got to clear his name. He did lose out on a lot of like jobs and things because she put that out there. But this case was a mess. I didn't watch the full thing, but it was times I did watch clips. And hold on just for a second. Give your opinion. I have to turn off this water that my husband has running.
All right, Connie. And Connie said after watching this entire trial, like I could go to law school. I didn't really follow it. And that's just what when we were talking about it, I was like, I don't really even know what was going on. I did send. Hold on, let me pull this up. Let me get rid of my Hoochie Daddy shorts. But I did pull. No, this is not it. Okay, here it is. So I did pull up this article where it talked about the most breaking things, and it was 15. But let's do 5. From this, I'm gonna just do the 5 that was shocking to me.
So yeah, I saw the shocking points. He was writing on walls and lampshades and blood.
Yeah, it was like he was writing with blood. Yeah, and then something with Marilyn Manson, and he was giving them drugs for him to shut up. Did you see that?
But there was allegedly, now you know, like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago on YouTube, allegedly they were saying she was basically high the whole trial, and there was even a scene where she had a tissue where it looked like she was snorting in, and this is allegedly. Mm-hmm. And last week I saw something where the day that she filed the restraining order, oh my goodness, that is gross.
Did you have to say Dookie?
I saw a clip from the trial where they were asking her the day that she filed the restraining order, she allegedly was supposed to have bruises and stuff everywhere. She's outside, no bruises, walking with her friend, and they're asking her, what date is this picture from? And she was like, I don't know. I can't confirm when it's from. They were like, was this the day that you filed for your restraining order. She's like, no. And they were like, well, this article that's dated at this date says it's that date. And so she was caught in a lie then. I mean, I saw some stuff about her saying her dog was stung by a bee. Like, it was just so many things that were ridiculous about this case. I will say this, it does seem like some domestic violence did happen. But you know, in that clip you sent me, they show clips of him bruised as well. So
it just looked like a hot ass mess to me, honestly. I'm gonna just be honest, y'all. I don't follow white people's business, so it ain't got nothing to do with me. But you know, it sounds like he won 15,000, but he spent 30, so he got half of his money back. The lose to me. I wish I had that much money.
Well, he got to clear his name. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And to win a defamation case, that's big. And I saw a certain content creator basically mention that Tasha K needs his lawyer. So, yeah, very interesting.
That might be a good idea.
But yeah, he basically lost out on money, but he did get to clear his name because he won the case.
Yeah. So good for him. I mean, it's white people's business. So I'm here. Not easy to win a defamation case. That's very, very true. And Cocktails with Lovely said, "You're right, SoDebNair. It was a hot mess. It was. I was like, listen, this is too much white people stuff. Let them go to court and do what they got going on."
Hey, Cocktails with Lovable Lisa. I'm just saying.
Connie said he won because he just wanted his name clear. He don't care about the money, child. Okay.
Yeah. That's true.
More than me. And yeah, Rich said people are getting canceled left and right because of this on Twitter. Popcorn says she admitted on tape on beating on him, and she testified she never hit him.
Yeah, she was lying all day in court. Yeah. I'm surprised. What is that called? Perjury? When you lie in court? I'm surprised they didn't get her on that.
Right. Okay. Moving on to black people's business.
Okay.
So let's move on to, and what's going on, Nihar, and what's going on to Shannon? What's going on? Y'all moving fast in the chat today. We must be, this is good. We don't normally have as much traffic. But I did want to move on to this because I know a lot about this. And what's going on, Miss Robin?
Hi, Miss Robin.
So we know Monique went off on D.L. Hughley the other day at the comedy special. I've seen so much, like, honestly, I don't know what the real story is with this. And so what I seen is that she was supposed to be the headliner, or her paperwork said that, but then his did too.
Exactly. So,
but watching the live that I sent you, Monique said she didn't give a damn where it was at. When she seen him, it was gonna be smoke. Okay.
Yes, and she was talking like I was on her side, and I'm still kind of on her side. But watching that live, it was all over the place.
Yes, it was.
Daddy, her husband.
Yes.
I'm not feeling that, but no, Monique. I am one of those ones that feel like she was done wrong in the industry. And point blank, when it comes to credits and what people have done, she is the bigger star. So I could see her being the headliner. D.L. Hughley, I like his comedy, but not that much. He's a step above Kevin Hart to me because I don't care for Kevin Hart either.
I don't care for either one of them.
And so some of the things that he said, when she talked about the things that he's done in the past, like you just said, she just was always gonna have smoke for him. So
yeah. I think I like the story that she told when she was saying, and this is where it was getting confusing for me too, though. The timeline wasn't really matching. Yeah. Because she was saying, like, back in the was it the 90s? Was that what she said? I think they had got booked for a tour together, but who was fighting? Mike Tyson was fighting.
Yeah.
And so she said that it was 10 people at the thing. So she invited him back to her home for them to watch the fight. and she was gonna cook food for him and the 10 people that came. So she didn't think that there was anything wrong with them. So this is where it gets weird for me. So I guess I'm not sure if this was before this or after this, but she was saying that she didn't like the joke that was made about the baby, little baby, all the little babies rapping right now, because Hughley made a joke saying that their names sound like they should be in jail.
Oh wow!
And so she said she made a joke saying, "Well, I mean, your name is D.L. What you know what that meant." And she was like, "I don't think that you gay, but your name. I mean, if we're making jokes about names, I mean, your name don't sit out of this conversation." So to me, I was like, okay, I get it. Then they went to his radio station. He wasn't there this day, and they were asking her, would she rather her husband has sex with Lee Danes with a condom or Corinne Stephens without one?
Which is so disrespectful.
Yeah, but I'm like, now y'all. But the thing, this is what confuses me. Now, y'all want all of us to be unsensitive about the comedians making these jokes, but the comedians are sensitive about the jokes too.
But I mean, the reason why it just seems interesting because I don't know. Everybody is not a comedian. And when she was coming there to do that interview, clearly it was already some animosity with DL. But it just seemed, first of all, he's not there. So he's the comedian, not these other people. Secondly, with everything that was coming out about her and her husband, with them having this open relationship and the different rumors, to me, it was out of pocket. And I would not, like her, I would not have answered. Like, I'm not going to answer you. And the first thing you asked me is that, and would you rather? But as a comedian, I would have took it a step further. I would have asked them, well, would you rather too? And it would have been just as shady as what they said.
Right. True. Like, I would have thrown it back. But I'm thinking that because she said that they asked that, she was like, yo, give me his phone number because I didn't know what's going on here. And so then she starts talking about how for years he's been disrespecting her. Talking about how she's making all these bad choices and decisions and, all the smoke that they've had for her since the whole Netflix stuff had happened. So that's when I was like, okay, well, I can feel her on this because you're not about to keep disrespecting me. Like, respect the shit that I've done. And the fact that even when they did a show together and when it came to said there was 10 people there and she still was like, yo, brother, come to my house. You ain't that big of a comedian to not respect what I got going on.
Yeah, it just sounds like to me two people that don't fuck with each other, to be honest. Because when I look at the outpouring from other comedians like Ricky Smiley, he talked about his relationship with his fellow comedians that he named, I think, Earthquake. That child is his either godchild or nephew or something, he said. And he was just saying he could never see this happening. They can cuss each other out, but still it wouldn't be made public like this. So whoever the promoter was or whoever put this together, it wasn't done in good business because clearly it's a lot of history there. And these were two people that should not have been brought together. Point blank, period. That's how I feel about it.
And I know I see this. It's a Cocktails with Lovable. He said, once again, it's DL's fault. He was not there doing the interview. But we were kind of having a conversation about this a little bit earlier about the basketball and stuff. That's his show. So he has to approve what they're going to do. And if he didn't know when she told him that, it should have been corrected. Unless he was down for it. So I feel like, and because he's had so much smoke for her, I feel like that's why he probably didn't even go to the show that day.
Yes. Can you go to Nihar's comment? It was before Young Riches.
With the pop, this one?
Yeah, she said Monique is the gaslighting queen. Lovely T made a good point. Her whole intention was to shame and humiliate him on public stage because of his past comments and used contract to hide behind it.
Well, she said that.
Yeah, she admitted to that. Yeah, I wanted to read it.
She admitted it.
Yeah, I definitely feel like they should not have come together though.
Yeah. I think she was basically saying she was thrown off guard because she didn't realize they did not have a relationship. And what's going on, low key lounge? And Ask the two queen. What's going on?
Queen B thoughts. I watched your live this morning. I was in the bushes. I had to work, so that's why I didn't comment. But shout out to Astute Queen.
And Loki says she admitted to that truth. LOL. Yeah, she did. So, I mean, there's no guessing about it. I mean, she said that's why she did it. She's like, she was ready for the smoke. The thing for me is this. They keep trying to downgrade Monique's career, and this is my problem. Yes. We're not. What was the show that he had with Elise? Elise
Neal. What was that? I forgot. It was something with. Let me.
You don't even remember what it was. We remember the Parkers though. Okay. So when they're downgrading her career, it's like what she's saying is actually true. She even pointed out the fact when he was on the Kings of Comedy, he was the opening act. She was the main act.
Exactly.
So the downgrading of Monique's career to me, it blows my mind. When I was doing radio when this was happening, people were mad at me like, "What are you doing? What are you saying?" What I'm saying is that one, y'all know I be trying to stand up for the black women. Honestly, I really do. And when it came down to this, I was like, "Well, she's right." They said she don't put asses in the seats. I'm like, but she does. And then Netflix turned around, and not only did they try to give her a low pay, but then they put her whole show on their platform.
And she put asses in the seat on that Precious movie because I was there. Okay.
I mean, there's memes of that everywhere.
She's an Oscar winner.
Because who gonna love? Since you know every month thing. I can't remember a line that D.L. Hughley said that is like a classic line for me.
He used to say in his comedy on Def Comedy.
Oh yeah, the show was called The Hughleys.
So D.L. Hughley on Def Comedy Jam would go up to. He would always say how somebody need Jesus. He used to talk about people, but like if you're not a cult Def Comedy Jam watcher, like back in the day, you would know that.
I love Def Comedy Jam, but he was not a person that I remembered though.
Yeah, no,
I remember him in movies like when he was on The Brothers. That was what it was called. Yeah. With him, Morris Chestnut, Shamar Moore. Yeah, I remember him doing that stuff, not his comedy.
Yeah, no, I remember his comedy. I watched Kings of Comedy and I watched Queens of Comedy. I mean, D.L. Hughley had his funny moments, but to me, he's been problematic because of some of the stuff that he said on his radio show. That's my issue with D.L. Hughley.
And that's what she was saying.
Yeah, some of the things that he says on that radio show is just straight out of pocket to me.
Loki Lau said D.L. needs Jesus. He wasn't funny to me. Q said he wasn't funny to me. Loki said I was in the Cat Williams. Steve Harvey, Cedric Entertainer. Like Cedric Entertainer was the funniest to me.
Yes,
I love Cedric Entertainer and Bernie Mac.
On Comic View was funny. I remember there was a guy. I remember episode. It was a guy in the audience dressed like Inspector Gadget, and he was like 00 Negro, and I just fell out laughing at that. But yeah, Cedric.
I want to see Dave and Monique do a tour together as well. What about the other guy? I think his name was Earthquake. I remember him from
Comic View and
Comic View. Because I always remember him going, "I'm in your chicken, I'm in your ribs." I think he was like saying something about him being like a fat ghost or something like that. Yeah. Like when you open the refrigerator and it's gone, he's like, "Yeah, because I'm in your chicken, I'm in your ribs."
Yes.
Nihar said, "Let's keep it 100. There was no one on women's side that equivalent. Bernie, Steve, Chadwick, and I love me some more and Adele. And as a comedian, I thought Cheryl was funnier than Monique. I thought Monique was the funniest on there. I like some more because she's nasty, and I love the nasty jokes. But Monique was just funnier to me.
I liked Adele Gibbons. I liked all of them. The whole set was funny to me. But I did like some more because she was like, what did she do with the hula hoop?
Yeah.
I did like some more with the hula hoop. That was funny.
Yes. Wait, what was we saying? Something. Someone was comparing. I remember. Well, I forgot what I seen. Yes, some more was funny. He has his own show. I mean, until you just told me that, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Adele Givens and some more are way funnier than Monique, in my opinion.
She went in on how
Oh, that's what it was.
From her stuff.
Adele don't never sound like she's telling jokes to me. It sounds like she's just like talking shit.
Telling story times.
Come over to YouTube. You know, I might like you better. But I never thought she was funny because she just wasn't. I mean, it was like her stories are interesting, but it was not funny. It was like, this is interesting as shit. Why did I think Samora was the voice of BET Cedar's World?
Cedar had a high voice though. Samora has a deeper voice.
Yeah.
I used to think Cedar was Taraji P. Hinton.
Who is she related to?
Who?
Samora. She's related to somebody.
Oh, Nia Long.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Monique is hilarious more than some else. Yeah, and she's funnier than D.L. Hughley. I
like Monique in her movies though. Like in Two Can Play That Game. Mm-hmm. Like you said, The Parkers, the TV show. I like her acting.
Was it Roscoe's?
Yes.
What is it? Roscoe something? I can't remember what it is. But when her and Martin Lawrence together, that was hilarious.
Welcome Back, Roscoe, or something.
Maybe. Roscoe Jenkins.
Welcome Back, Roscoe Jenkins. And I liked her in that Christmas movie too. That with all of them where what was it? She was an auntie. What was that movie? Not this Christmas.
I don't remember.
But it was the movie where what's her name was in it? Almost Christmas is what it's called.
Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. It was Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins, yes.
Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. But Almost Christmas, it has Danny Glover, Kimberly Elise. Mm-hmm. What's that girl that sings that song? You're turning me on. You're turning me on. That she was in the movie, and you know the one that Beyonce fans don't like. Carrie Hilson. Carrie Hilson was.
Yes, that's probably why I don't remember. I don't think Tiffany Haddish is funny. She's more like Adele to me. Like it's like she's just talking and the shit she says. She says some funny stuff sometimes, but she's not funny to me.
I watched her stand up. It was okay. I do like her in movies, but she's too over the top for me.
Yeah.
Precious, I'm sorry. I cried at Precious, but I did laugh when Precious took off with that chicken.
And I will say, I do agree with Joshua. Precious, it was because it was like, to me, Monique is so funny. What she was saying, you can't even take it serious because it was Monique saying, well, who gonna love me? And she said, somebody who says you know your fucking thing. Like,
yes. I cried because Precious. Hey, Remain Teachable.
So Deb Scott is over here talking about Welcome Home. Young DC Fly, he's not really funny to me.
He was in Almost Christmas too. I think he had a little small role. And Nihar said, "Rest in peace to Robert Harris, Baby's Kids." Robin Harris, yeah.
And Bernie Mac. I think somebody said it earlier too. Yeah. I like Mo in the series when she was helping Flavor Flav girls. Oh yeah, Charm School. I can't remember the name. It was Charm School.
Remember the movie she had where she was a big girl and had a fashion line? What was that? It was called something. It wasn't.
I know what you're talking about. It was the three girls.
Yeah, but she had her fashion line.
Yeah, I remember. I know what you're talking about. Girls? I think it was called. That's what I want to say. Was it called Fat Girls? I think it was.
Let me see what that was called. Yeah, it was called Fat Girls, but with a PH.
Yeah, I thought that's what it was called. I was like, let me not say it. And then he was like, here he goes saying she fat. Mm-hmm. Here I said Tiffany isn't a good stand-up. TV movies is her sweet spot if she can control the overacting. Yes, I think it went. I agree with you, Nihar. If she can just break it down just a little bit, because even when she did, what's it, the Harriet Tubman movie?
She was in Harriet.
No. It wasn't that. It was the one it was about the lady with the hair who did the perm.
The scary movie about the hair that was on Hulu.
No.
Oh,
she was the lady who invented the perm. Who?
Madam C.J. Walker.
Yeah, Madam C.J. Walker.
Yeah. I
almost liked her in that, but it was like
she was in that. Did she play her daughter?
Yeah, and then it came out like that the story that was on that she was telling, like the daughter wasn't a lesbian, and then she was that's why this threw me off.
Oh, yeah. I remember it came out like 2 years ago. Hey, Evangelist Val, good to see you.
And C. Patterson, what's going on?
Hi, C. Patterson, 22.
Yeah, she was good in it.
Oh, you missed the comment. Miss Drea, Louisiana style.
Okay. The chat is moving so fast, I can't catch up. Lil Key said it's the industry making Tiffany be extra. That's why she said F it and cut her hair off. LOL. Then Common said peace.
Oh, we both said that was a mess.
That was a read.
Yeah. Oh, with Octavia Spencer, yes.
Yeah. But what she was saying in the live, a lot of it, I did agree with it. I'm like, because they were asking, so do they cancel her again?
Cancel her? What?
Monique again. That's what it's saying.
No, I don't like this whole cancel culture. Some people can feel a way about something, and there's nothing wrong with feeling a way about it. Clearly, she had some feelings about DL. If anything, it's a situation let's just both walk away.
Remain teachable. I had to do that. Carrie Hilson's music career is funnier than Kevin.
Yes, it was over after she upset the Beehive.
I like the Pretty Girl Rock song though.
I did too, and I like she did a remix with Usher too.
I remember that
song. Yes.
Comment nobody's value man though.
Yeah.
So does every woman going through something cut their hair?
That's what it seemed like. It started with waiting to exhale. That's what it seemed like.
Loki that says, I wish we can cancel the people that call themselves canceling people.
Right.
Well, we can start canceling them. Man, great. No, you were right. I know what you're saying. Yes. This cancel culture gets on my nerves. Y'all, this is what so
yeah, I don't like the cancel culture.
I liked her till she did Beyonce. Me too. I stopped, and I liked her. I actually interviewed her in Ohio. Her parents her parents with Ohio State. That's where they met at Ohio State. So.
I want to go to Nehart's comment. So this cancel culture reminds me, and I'm sorry, I'm about to go in a soapbox, but it reminds me of, when somebody's getting dragged on YouTube, like me and SoDeb have been dragged. SoDeb more than me, and people wanted to cancel us. And it's like, damn, like just because we don't think a certain way, or just because we might stand up to some people that everybody else likes, now you want to cancel us for, I'm not going to say we're contrarians, but I moved to the beat of my own goddamn drum. So cancel me all you want to, and they can cancel her again, but she's an Oscar winner. I would go with my accolades. Like, you can cancel me, but bitch, I'm paid.
Okay.
Where are you?
I mean, the fact that she can still go on live and do stuff like this and still get jobs. I mean, because throughout this whole thing, Monique still has been touring. That's the whole thing. And that's what she originally came to do. So, I mean, her doing movies and stuff was a bonus. Her comedy is what she came here to do, and she's still doing it.
And exactly, I was just about to say that the fact that she is still doing it, because people can say they want to cancel you all you want to, but look at this. Who's up here right now? We're still doing our shows. We're still making money on YouTube. So. And I've been called boring and all that, but somebody fuck with me. So hey,
they changed my whole storyline every fucking week, and I'm just like, listen, I don't even care anymore. So hey, cocktails with lovable Lee said, I'm trying to get into Real Housewives of Dubai. I can't too many accents. I haven't even watched it yet.
I haven't watched it either.
The question is, why did she hook up with DL? Who did?
The promoter. It was brought to her, I guess, a contract. That's the whole part that just doesn't make sense.
Okay.
The whole timeline. because it's the fact that she agreed to do this job, but I guess she agreed because she thought she was going to be the headliner. But it sounded like the promoter gave them both contracts where they were the headliners to bring them together for drama. And now look at what we got. Nobody's doing a show now.
Yeah. But is she touring off of her attacking people? It don't matter. She's still touring and doing comedy in the middle of it. So to me, it's a win-win for her because it don't stop her from working. Now, is she doing movies and stuff anymore? No, but I mean, Lee Daniels has apologized to her. Tyler Perry has apologized to her. So we know that there's something wrong here in the situation.
Can you go? Oh, sorry. I'm looking at me.
I wanted to say this. You know, they both apologized to her. What she's waiting on is that one from Oprah because those people are going to stay mad. But in the grand scheme of things, she's proven a point that she wasn't wrong because in the reality is that what her contract said that she was supposed to do during that time, she fulfilled her contract.
Yes.
Don't ask me to work for free. I'm a veteran in this field. So I don't give a damn. I would do the same thing.
I want to go to Nihar's comment. She said at the candy shop, so hypothetically, if I decide not to fuck with SoDebNair for mental peace, is that me canceling him? No. But the cancel culture, they do groupthink and they come together to be a force to cancel. Go ahead. I'll let you.
Let me answer because I can answer this.
I'll let you.
What happens is that let's say that we're working together, right? And then we fall out, and then you start trashing me. Mm-hmm. What you will see is that people do start canceling me because you will see the subscribers start to drop more and more and more and more and more and more. The thing is that I've always had a lot of integrity when it comes down to it. I don't go back and start trashing you.
Exactly. And I don't, as a friend, because I've had YouTube ships where I've fallen out with people behind the scenes and you guys don't know, but I respect the person that I've fallen out with enough to not trash them and put receipts up about what they have going on. Secondly, I'm not on this whole campaign to, okay, if I don't like them, I'm about to be vindictive now and get everybody not to like them. No, they have a family just like me. They breathe just like me. So I don't have that in my heart to just do that to somebody. That's just not me. Regardless, and I can say this for people that have dragged me on YouTube. Mm-hmm. There have been campaigns and all this to get rid of some of them and all of that. I don't like that. That's not how I roll. The way that I roll, you're gonna see me win. You're gonna see me win and continue and to be great. And that's just me. I don't know. That's just me. But we both going on these digits.
Well, I did want to say this too. It's also this. It also depends on the integrity of people that you actually connect with. That when you're on YouTube, I mean, I know this is not the conversation, but we're talking about cancel culture. As many people have went against me, oh my God, I could read you inboxes for days about going back and trying to cancel them for things that they've done. Messages have been sent because of the people that I hang around. But you know what? I never ever addressed it. Mm-hmm. I went to that person and said, yo, what's the deal? We had a conversation and I moved on. Because I'm not here for any of this stuff. I'm here for that fun on this channel, talk about stuff I want to talk about, and move the hell on. And that's it. Mm-hmm. So, and when you're trying to cancel somebody, you have to you're trying to cancel people who have like thousands of subscribers. We're talking about people who have millions of dollars versus thousands of subscribers, and it's not even over 10,000. Like some, not even over 5,000. So when it comes down to it, how do you cancel somebody who can't even? We didn't even make it yet. Mm-hmm. It don't make sense.
Exactly. Oh, I didn't know you was gonna put up her comment. I
haven't even read it yet. Nihar said, "Hell, I trashed the hell out of." Oh shit. Robot shrubs and rodents all the damn time. Damn terrorists. F them. B words. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. I don't get me started on Bad Penny. Oh my God.
Bad Pennies, yes.
I gotta start reading these comments first. And I feel you on that because it's like I feel like, people are like, well, you got out of the mess. I'm like, y'all, I was really never in the mess. They just kept bringing it over here to me. I never was like going on my channel, like talking shit about people. So I never got out of the mess. I'm just glad they stopped dragging me into the mess.
Yeah. I just decided that I wanted to do the content that I wanted to do, talk about shows, have a kiki, have a drink, and just keep it moving. So that's all I can do. Cheers. Yes. Clink, clink.
Okay. Young Rich said, well, I'm canceling what? And Candace Diller, slander. I'll be making YouTube lives and blowing hot Cheeto breath in my phone.
Young Rich, you are hilarious. Yes.
Link, LOL. You know, sometimes you just got to walk away.
Yeah.
And that's all that it is.
It's for your own peace.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, John, I was like, shit, go ahead. I'm gonna catch a flight. I'm gonna sit on the beach, drink my drinks, and enjoy my damn self. Okay. Because I was enjoying doing this, but if I can't, I will just enjoy my own damn self.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to go off on that tangent.
But yeah, I can't believe we've made it to 50 minutes. I'm shocked because I was behind the scenes. I was like, this is going to be a 30-minute show. I'm tired.
But y'all been really in the chat, so it's like it's hard.
And yes, Joshua said, cheers to the girls' weekend. Clink, clink.
Cheers to the girls' weekend and watch those bitches. Okay. Watch those B words.
Yes.
Oh, that has took me out.
Yes. Oh, it really took you out. So I like Silver Diamond's comment. Shout out to SoDebNair Huntsville. They can't afford shoes in a box. That's what Miss Wanda keeps saying. So yes.
Ooh, I'm hot. Yes. You better watch those B words before you get up in those shit. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. That took me out. All right. I can't stop laughing. All right, what are we missing?
They're asking about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Miss Wanda, and I know
this is your lane.
Q doesn't watch the show, so Miss Wanda's. The last I heard about this petition is up to 4,000 people to get this lady off the show.
Oh, wow.
I haven't even signed it. I didn't drop it on my channel. They were asking for me to drop the link, but it's on change.org. If you want Miss Wanda off of Love and Marriage Huntsville, sign the petition. Miss Wanda, for me, she does, yes, catching flights and not feelings.
Okay.
No feelings. But Miss Wanda is
living rent free.
Yeah. Miss Wanda, she adds some pizzazz, but it was a fight that happened over the weekend that she was responsible for. She was dragging one of the main characters, Melody's kids. Now, I heard the fight was started with Mark. Mark kind of sucker punched Martell in the back of his head. So I don't know. And Chi-Town can speak to this. I don't know where Chi-Town was at. I don't know if Marcel actually got into the fight.
Can we drop the link for her?
Yeah, let's drop the link. Oh, okay. This is your show. I'm trying to.
I'll say I could drop it. Listen, we work very well together. I got this.
Yeah. So anybody that want to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville or any of the other topics we talked about, come on up. But Miss Wanda, ma'am, they want you off. And I know she said she was going to be making T-shirts and everything. But yeah, they want you off. Yeah, you in danger, girl. She is definitely in danger. Oh, hey,
Yes,
lovable
yes.
lady.
Let me put my thing on. I had to put my thing on watching it because I'm just kind of getting into the show and watch y'all, and I'm laughing at the same darn time. Let me tell y'all too. When it come to Monique, baby, doll, and that stuff, I'm sometimes it was a contract to dispute. Okay, it was like a contract. Yeah, you should have made it clear. Like that man said, Paul didn't do the contract right. That's all the word. Okay, and plus you can't let to drag this man. Now, child, y'all doing stuff 5 years ago. You should let that stuff alone, honey, and move on, okay? Because I do believe she's a very talented actress. I really do. But it come to comedy, she ain't on my favor, okay? Some more, I like some more, honey. That's my girl. She
Yeah.
showed me how to do the hula hoop, baby. She told y'all girls how to do the hula hoop to keep your man, baby. If you want something done, baby, I do that hula hoop move on your man, okay? And I love it. Now, I just believe both of them is talented. Both of them, her and Daryl Hughley, are both talented. It shouldn't have went this way. It shouldn't. It make both of them look bad, being bad taste in my mouth. And let's move on from that because I'm done with that. Same thing with this Johnny Depp and this Elmer trial.
Amber
Toxic
Heard.
relationship. Enough should not been up in there. You had several times to leave, but what I don't want this is women, men and women who are in domestic violence relationship. Please leave the relationship, okay? Don't nobody have the right to put their hands on you. I don't care you is a man. Some women are abusive in their relationships to men. And men, that's like a pride thing. They don't want to say nothing. They just go along with it. And but I truly believe I want my brothers and sisters both out there. Don't be in that kind of relationship. If the relationship is toxic, I don't care how good the sex is. Okay, you can get you some old sex or get your vibrator or do something else. Okay, okay, the
Okay.
sex that good. Okay, just don't be in them kind of relationship. I don't want my sisters and brothers in that kind of relationship. Number one, Emma, I don't need you talk about black women, message to black women. Something this ain't a bad message to black women. Nah, baby, you need. I'm tired of you and Monique. Y'all, everybody want to come for the black woman, protect the black woman now. Baby, we don't need y'all to be y'all sympathy card now, okay? I don't need it. My sisters them don't need, okay? We needed back in the day, but we are getting stronger than numbers, baby. Okay? We don't need you sending that kind of message to me, send a message to black women. No, it do not. It send a message. If it does, it send a message to all women. That's not the black women, okay? It's
Hmm.
to
Yeah.
all women. And that's how I truly feel about both of these topics. It's this because I didn't watch the trial. Because every time Inside Edition talked about it, honey, I fast forward through it because I didn't want to hear nothing about that mess because it was toxic. Okay, it was a
Ain't
toxic,
none of our business.
huh?
That ain't none of our business. We black. They ain't none of our business.
And that's how I feel. I mean, it was
Let the white folks fight at the courthouse, please, because it ain't got nothing to do with us.
no. That's sometimes that's between you and your white man. Now you want to
Hmm.
make it a black issue. A black
Hmm.
woman issue. No, they ain't got nothing to do with that between you and your white man, honey.
Okay.
And I mean, both y'all was rich. I don't know who got the money in relationship. Y'all, somebody got pay somebody 82 million, pay somebody 2 million, somebody got pay somebody 15 million. Okay. Hey, look, I ain't got that much money in my pocket, so I'm not worrying about neither one of y'all. Okay, but both of
And
y'all
it
had plenty of time. Do
and
y'all
it
got
seems like
plenty
there's
of
a bunch of
money?
white people on drugs doing stuff. Like I'm
That's
like,
what
I
they
don't want
doing, huh? They was getting good. She was getting high. Both of them getting high. They getting drunk, drinking tequila, drinking everything but the moon and chat and
they
you
said
get
Marilyn Manson gave him drugs to fucking shut up.
What?
They said Marilyn Manson gave Johnny drugs so he can shut up.
Oh, wow.
That was
That's
one of the things I sent you the most the things we learned from the
outrageous
trial.
things. Yeah.
And that was one of them that Marilyn Manson gave him drugs so he shut up.
so you can shut
All of
up.
this is so crazy.
Mhm.
And we
But
know Marilyn
Marilyn
Manson.
Manson got problems too, because people,
Yeah, I was just
women, well,
Listen,
women have came out and said he abusive.
If Marilyn Manson gave you drugs to shut up, you know you a dead problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, child, these people,
Right.
God, these
I
that's
ain't
what I'm talking
never.
about. Because ain't nobody really just really catching these people doing what they doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I be feeling sad. I really do. I really be feeling sad for these girls who sell their souls to be with these men. Because they're like them, what that song say, eight, you want an 8 figure man? Baby, I'm gonna tell you something, these 8 figure men, they gonna make you work for it. They gonna
For
make
every
you
for
they
every
gonna make
figure.
you work for the 8 figure.
Every
They're gonna make
figure.
they're gonna take you some down through some stuff. And plus, I heard stuff and yeah, like you said, satanic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that stuff is crazy. But like I said, I never paid attention to it. I didn't want to hear about it. But I do not want my sisters and brothers out there in who are dealing with domestic violence. I want y'all to leave the relationship, go somewhere, pack your bags, get out of it if you can. Just
Mm-hmm.
stay out of it because I don't want nobody to do that. Like I said, when it comes to the cancel culture, I'm not down with the cancel culture at all because I believe holding people responsible for what they do. If you have said
Right.
something, did something to somebody, hold people accountable. Just like I said when it came to Jenny on the Real Housewives South Lake City when she was saying all that stuff about black people and stuff and all that right there. And like I said, now don't fire her. Hold her accountable. You hold her accountable what she said. Figure out
Mm-hmm.
why she said it and let's talk about it. It got to be a reason why she's saying it.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about I believe in communication. I believe in communication, breaking down stuff and just getting it together. That's how I do. Girl, you made me want to get some popcorn there.
Oh,
What happened with T.I.'s son?
pop. What'd you say?
What happened with T.I.'s son?
He
He
did
was in a
something at the
he was in
Waffle
a
House or
yeah,
yeah,
he
he
was in a
just did
Waffle
something.
House trying to his Brit he's gotten too big for his britches, basically.
Yeah.
He was
Mm-hmm.
trying to fight one of the workers in there, and then Ti made a remark. Well, he made a statement saying that he shouldn't have leveled himself down to somebody that ain't got nothing to lose. And God, you have to see it. We can talk
Well, I'm
about
tell you
it.
something. I'm tell you something, Ti. Baby, I love you, baby. Love your music, love your acting, and everything else. But don't you ever forget where you came from, baby doll. You talking about level down to a cook, baby. You was a drug dealer, okay? And you
Okay.
happily, God
Amazing.
bless you some kind of reason to make it up out of that situation, because everybody don't. Okay, so humble yourself and sit your tail down. I'm tired of you being out here and
I'm gonna mute
you
myself so I can
saying
watch it real quick.
stupid stuff.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna mute myself so I can watch it real quick.
Yeah, it was a mess. What were you saying, lovable Lisa?
I mean, he needs to hum himself and shut up. Because some of the stuff you be out here saying, it don't make sense no more.
Yeah, he I didn't like Ti's response to what his son did. And then I saw a post recently where it compared, basically, it was saying this is the problem in black homes. We are so hard on our daughters that we allow our sons to be spoiled. And they compared Ti's son and daughter, the daughter that he talked about her virginity. He's like, we found it. Well, basically, the post is saying we found out about his daughter's virginity, and his son has been just cutting up and allowed to act any kind of way. But girls have to be like just straight laced and are held to a different standard. And I agree with that post because his son is out here showing his ass.
Yeah. He don't need to be. I mean, child, go sit down somewhere, okay? Because you get on my nerves. You and your dad both, okay? Love you
Yeah,
and your dad, your mom. Love you. I'm a big Tiny fan and Ti fan. But child, y'all need to do better. Y'all need to do better. Okay. I mean, I'm tired of hearing about all this negative stuff about you because I was one of the first one love Family Hustle on VH1. I love that show. It did show them a dynamic of a rapper and rapper and his
Ti
family doing
Ti
good. So,
lost me. Ti lost me when it came out that he was going to his doctor's appointments or going to his daughter's doctor's appointments to have her hymen checked. And that was just a mess. That's too much.
yeah, it was. I don't want to hear about that. You don't tell nobody stuff like that. If you are doing, I don't believe he doing. I believe he just said something that just to
He
get
said he
people
was doing
talking.
it.
Huh?
He said he was doing it.
But sometimes people say stuff. Sometimes entertainers say stuff that's kind of get people there to talk about them. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't
It
watch
ain't
all
like
of it.
his music selling. It ain't like he's selling out there selling music or getting an acting job or something like that to talk about. So he said, I know I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna say this right here to get people talking about me. And
But
that's what
this is like Ti's little spawn though. And we've seen this on the show they had. So
Yeah.
yeah. And I don't like Miss Wanda. I promise you, sometimes I did believe that she used Keisha needs to just stand up and be a woman. But like, and I understand Keisha point of view though. uh you can't tell grown people what to do. You really can't. She have told her mom, you can't do that. And she have did that on the show. But her mom ain't listening. Probably she get this petition get started. They you said they already the 4,000, they kind of get to 5,000. That means on and the producer, believe me, somebody said the producers are watching it, how much it gonna get to. If it get to 5,000, they gonna have to make some changes. And that was like they're gonna tell her you gonna have to double down, baby. Okay, because I mean, I mean, like she came on that Saturday night. She said she whooped on Melanie, but she really didn't because we seen Melanie live or getting in the car and stuff. Melanie's fake hair was still laid and her makeup was still together.
Mm-hmm.
well, I agree with Young Rich. Ti be using big words he don't know the meaning to and be sounding a plum fool. He be like, and when you come down to Atlanta, we be trying to be super friends to this expialidocious. And we're like, what? Explain that to us. He don't never explain nothing that he say. So
He really don't. He don't. He don't. He really don't. He really don't. I mean, Chad, this is. I guess, honey, when you and your wife legend get together, y'all have y'all threesomes. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. Y'all need to have no threesomes. That's probably what the problem is. They ain't had no threesomes in a while. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
when
I think that Ti just tries to talk big stuff. I had a big issue with him during COVID when they were doing the Black Lives Matter stuff, and they're sitting up there with Keisha Lance's bottom saying, "We own all this stuff." I'm like, Ti, you don't even know that they're not even tearing up your shit. They're tearing up the white people shit.
Right.
So let's not talk about what Ti and Killer Mike owns and whatever the other guys name it that we supposed to be going to learn shit from. It was like a disaster. So I think I lost like a lot of respect for him at that point because this is before the whole stuff that was going on with him. But it's like, what are y'all saying? What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And I agree with the editor. Women don't lie about getting abused to run a man's life. I believe that.
I agree
Um,
with that too.
You ever said why the rich kids be acting like they from the hood? Like, no, your parents are. You brought up in the hills, not even suburbs, and that's very true. They don't
And
even live. They don't even live in Atlanta.
I'm trying to figure out why is the hood glamorized. Like, so that if you're from Ohio, so I'm sure being in the Midwest, I'm from Milwaukee. I grew up in the hood.
I grew up
That's
in the
it's
hood.
not a glamorous place.
I
Like,
live in.
it's
I live
not.
in the hood now. Shit.
Baby,
right?
if you know anything about Memphis, Tennessee, baby, dog, I was born off Lamont Sims, baby, dog,
So
in
I
the
know
'80s,
about
baby,
Memphis.
dog. That was not that was not.
I
It's
know
not.
about Memphis. I'm Kojic, and that's where our conventions used to be.
Mm,
So I know a lot about Memphis and the
yeah.
dollar vans and all of that. But no, growing up on shout out to Low Keys.
Well, you know about Lamont Sims, baby. If you
Yeah.
know Lamont
Low
Sims, he
Keys is
was
in
in the
Ohio, I
hood.
think.
Okay. Yes. Well, I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I know people think Wisconsin is all white, but it's not.
Right.
Growing up in Milwaukee, which is only about 90 miles from Chicago, we had
Hmm.
a lot of hoods. I grew up in the hood, and I respect what I have learned from the hood,
Yeah.
but I'm not a hood chick.
Me
I
neither.
won't ever be because it's nothing glamorous. I don't. It's the way that I grew up.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
see it as glamorous. So I don't see my power being off from time to time, or because my mom was not on food stamps, but we still struggled. She couldn't
Yeah.
get food stamps, but
Right.
we struggled. I remember eating hot dogs twice a week. So that was not
That's what I'm saying.
glamorous.
But baby, you ain't talking about nothing good. My mama struggled too. My mama had 3 kids. So you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
First of
So
all, I don't
and
think that there's
nobody else
nothing
can pay.
wrong. I don't think there's nothing wrong with living in the damn hood. Like, I mean, one, if you've ever been to my house, Princess can tell you, you've been to my house. Like, the hood is around here, but like on my street, it's a very family oriented street, and
But
I
the
like
thing
that. I don't want to be around a bunch of people I don't know, and everybody. Like, if somebody steals some shit off my porch, my neighbor's gonna be like, "Yo, listen, so dead. Somebody was on your porch right now."
that's
I
that's
I,
your
I
neighbor.
like that.
In the hoods of Milwaukee, though, I'll say this. Yes, it was family oriented. You knew who house to go to and who house
Hmm.
not to go to. But then there were some people though that took it to another level. And you like, I don't like going outside and I have to worry about being shot. I remember being at my granny's house and this man ringing the doorbell asking, can he come hide in the house because some men are shooting at him? And she's
Right.
like, no. So he's hiding on the porch. We had to go upstairs it was me, my little cousins, and my grandmother and grandfather. We had to run upstairs because they were shooting at the house because this man wanted to hide on the porch. So I'm sorry. I
When
don't
I
have
was
the
actually
problem with the
when I
hood.
was growing up in Ohio, the guy across the street from us, his son was running from some guys. He was knocking on everybody's door. They killed him on somebody's porch.
Mm-mm-mm.
So I know about the damn hood, but where I live at now, I don't. I hear the shooting in the surrounding areas, but I go to sleep at nighttime because I know if somebody starts shooting over here, my neighbor like they shooting over here. Lock your doors or whatever. My door's always locked anyway, but we look out for each other. I like that family. I'm here by myself, so I like that we build that community with each other. I don't mind it.
Well,
Yeah.
now, but the thing is, though, you have young kids that don't follow that same code. Where back in the day, there was a code in
I
the
Yeah.
don't
hood.
have young kids on my street though, so
Oh, well,
That's because the parents don't follow that code. That's because
yeah.
the parents didn't follow that code. Parents do
yeah.
not follow the code, not at all like our parents did. Because you better
And Miss
believe
Dre
on it. When I
said,
got home, girl, you better believe on it. I was the baby, and I got in trouble a lot.
Dre said you damn near have to be homeless to get food stamps nowadays. Not in Atlanta, child.
Really? Well, you
Mm-mm.
can't be too good.
I'm telling you, the people that I know have food stamps, especially during COVID. I mean, your food stamps is like just
You from
knock on,
Atlanta?
email me and tell me you need food stamps. It's
You
not
live in
hard in Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Hmm?
You live in Atlanta?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
live in
we're in.
Atlanta too. I live in
Okay.
Latonia.
I live in
Oh,
Atlanta.
I didn't know you were in
I live
London.
I live in Bankhead.
Bankhead.
I
Okay
live.
then.
I'm not gonna say where I live. I live in Atlanta, but love you,
My shit, they done run past my house already, so it don't matter.
love you, Lisa. You're not too far from me. I'll just say
Okay
that.
then. Okay
I
then.
didn't know you were in Lithonia.
Yeah.
So are you? Yeah. So I'll
I used
say
to live in Lithonia.
I'm
Huh?
around still.
I used to
Oh,
live in Lithonia.
Okay.
so I'm 20 minutes from Stonecrest.
Okay. Okay then. Okay then. Yeah, you know, White Skunk is not right off the street for me. It's right off the road for me. We got to meet up one time, have some drinks.
Yes. At the
Yes.
Fridays in Stonecrest. I
Yeah.
shouldn't. And Deb, you got to come too.
Yeah. Because I love a good cocktail. I love a good cocktail. That's why my name is cocktail, because I love cocktails. I have a
Absolutely,
good drink.
and I
I be
feel
looking
very
drinking.
safe living in Bankhead. I've lived here for 3 years. This is why the stuff that was happening on the internet didn't make any sense to me. But I've lived in my house for 3 years. I
Mhm.
Before you pull up on my street, there's cameras everywhere, so people can record whatever it is. As long as ain't shit going on, I'm good. So,
Yeah.
and like I said, my neighbors, I know the people that live across the street on the both sides that live on my street. We look out for each other. The first day I moved into my house. My neighbor, she's a single mom. I said, I asked him like, is the father there? She said no. I said, well, listen, I'll fuck around when it comes down to kids. I said, I gave her my number. I said, if I see anything, I'm gonna let you know. And we've been good friends since that day. The first day I moved into this house.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So
I
I
never, I
don't
never talked to my
I'm
neighbors.
a hood nigga. I don't give a damn. I don't mind living in the hood.
Well, I type, well, you know, if I see your child doing something and I tell them to stop that on top, baby dog, I don't know too many of the parents over here. You know, the parents that I did know, most of them they have moved. They have moved out them. They have moved. So I really don't know most of the parents over here. But I know we
Mhm.
talk to my neighbors and stuff, you know what I'm saying, see what's going on. But man, I don't too much trying to mess with kids, you know, folks guys crazy over their kids, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't got time back because they dog for me, I don't get no conversation with you. You come to my door kind of have a conversation, baby dog. I call the blue cars, the green cars, and the 5 red cars too. Because we're gonna have a situation over here because I don't have time for that. Yeah, I understand. I understand you think I understand you think little Billy and little Joe and Sarita is good, but behind your back you already know they bad as hell. Okay?
Mhm. Well, appreciate you for coming up here and talking to us.
Yes, I sure do. And I love y'all, honey. Y'all probably my
Love you
beautiful
back.
family. All
Love
Oh,
you
right,
back.
y'all. Good
that,
night.
but
Good night,
good night.
everybody. Hi
Have a
there,
good one.
Chi Town, and I forgot one more person was up there. I think it was what's her name? Uh, Eva something. She's one of your moderators.
Who?
Oh, Miss Evangelist Val.
Yeah, yeah. Say
Okay.
hi there. Hi.
Hmm.
I have a speech problem.
I know you good. You good. You fine.
Something I can't pronounce words right.
No, the reason why we couldn't hear
Yeah.
you because you're breaking
But I
up.
wanted to say everybody. So, hi.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and thank you for
You can
supporting us.
hear me now.
You're breaking up a little
You're
bit.
breaking up real bad. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye bye.
All right. Um, I did want to ask you this because I just seen this. Actually, I seen it before after I made the thing. So, Little Nas X.
What about him? What about him?
They did the nominations for the BET Awards.
Uh-huh.
He has no nominations.
What?
None.
Damn.
All his songs have like gone platinum.
Well, we know the MTV Music Awards may have nominations for him, but you know, in our community, for some reason, the LGBTQ, the alphabet community is
Yeah,
not.
the LGBTQIA plus.
It's still not accepted, and you know, our community is still very religious, and
Hmm.
so I think that's what it's rooted in. And then there are a lot of fragile men
Hmm.
out there
Yeah.
that still run our community. And so even if we want to, because I have guys at work, because a lot of my friends are part of the alphabet community. I'm sorry, is that offensive? They're a
What
part
did
of
you say?
the alphabet community.
Oh
But
no, people say it all the time. The gays say that too. So you good.
but I have a lot of friends in the community, male and female, and
Mhm.
black men always have something to say about that. And I'm just tired of dusty black men at times. So
The BET Awards are not for R&B music. First of all, let's make sure that that's
it's
clear.
hip hop. They
Um,
BT Awards seems like hip hop music.
yeah, and it's to me. So, but his album was amazing. He got so many awards from his music, and to me, just hearing that, I mean, seeing that. Honestly, I wouldn't really be worried about a BET award anyway. But this is why nobody watches y'all shit because y'all don't ever give the awards out to people who deserve them. And this
Mm,
is before Little Nas X for me. So,
yeah.
but it's not a lot of insecure men there. That's all.
His
His music
music
is
is pop. His music is pop, though. I agree with
yeah,
Joshua. And BET doesn't necessarily. Do they have a pop category though? Even though
they
they should be giving him his flowers because
but
they,
they
you know,
but they did nominate Jack Harlow, who's not even black, and he's on this.
wow.
He got nominated from the Little Nas X song. So
Oh wow.
we can't even like that's the thing. Like you cannot. This is why BET is trash. I mean, that's why they're playing Tyler Perry every day because they don't. There's no good acting shows on there now. I will do Watch Sisters. Oh, it'll come on tonight too. I do Watch Sisters.
Is that good?
I love Sisters. I can't. You know what? Well, for me, what's the band name? And I didn't even know that he was dating a girl on there. I think his name was like Sky something. Let's see if I can pull him up.
And shout out to the real
Yep,
lovely.
Sky.
She's here. She reviews Sisters. I have yet to watch the show, so I'm gonna watch it. But I want to catch up with Basketball Wives because it looks good. I was secretly
It is good.
bushes. I was in your itchy bushes.
This man right here.
Oh. Oh wow. Does he like women though?
Yeah, he's actually dating one of the girls from the show. He's on the show too.
Oh.
This man is so fine.
Okay.
And my best friend from Ohio, she was like, "You know, he's dating that girl, right?" I said, "I don't give a damn. He's on a damn TV show."
Oh.
But that's my man crush Monday all the time. But I definitely do. I do watch the show. It's good-ish. It's Tyler Perry writing, so I mean, you don't expect a lot. That's all I can say. I couldn't get into Sisters. I would love to go to the BET Awards. Yes, he's with the girlfriend from Sisters. Yes, yes, it's good. I don't give a f if you find exactly. And, Basketball Wives is getting better. Yes, listen, basketball is my guilty pleasure, y'all. I can't help but to watch it. My favorite is back, Brandy McSeal. So I'm watching it, and I'm enjoying this season. One, because it's not like there's not Shawnee and them trying to trump these girls. Like me and Cindy were talking about this the other day. What I hate is that when they canceled the Miami show, they went over to LA.
Mm-hmm.
And Brandy McSeal said to them, they was like, well, they canceled y'all. Y'all come over here. So y'all can't really you don't come over here with this bullshit.
Brandy is from Dallas, and I want to see, there's a friend who keeps saying he can get an interview with her. So I'm gonna ask him.
I'm trying to get one with her.
She lives in Dallas. I have 2 friends in Dallas. That's where I used to live that know her. So I'm gonna see. They make it seem like it's easy to get, but I have yet to see the.
I've been inboxing her on Instagram. I actually talked to British yesterday. She told me she would do it. So I'm just waiting for her to actually confirm everything. But that's basically how I would.
I'm gonna see because my friend Lamar is a guy that me and him mutually know that is friends with Brandy. So I'm gonna see if we can bring her over.
Please, because I'm telling you, I'm a fan to fuck out, but Brandy, even before, you can go back on my channel, look, when I first started making videos, the first video I made of them, I was like, bring Brandy back, because I mean, we need Brandy. But then they brought her back, and her
I'm a Malaysia fan, Malaysia Pargo, and I'm here. I wish they would have brought Drea back too, but I know
I want Drea back. I want Drea back too.
Yeah, because I was a Drea fan.
But I had to go back and watch because I realized that one, Brandy didn't come into season 3. And Drea and Malaysia were friends first.
Yes, and y'all didn't. And Bambi was on one of those seasons too.
Bambi, but I can stand Bambi on. I like Bambi. I'm like, why is she here?
I couldn't stand Sunday.
Me either. When Drea punched her in her eye, I was like, thank God.
So yes, but I like Tammy too. I was here for Tammy. I like Tammy.
I'm not a Tammy. I mean, me and Tammy is what a fantastic. It's a bittersweet thing for me and Tammy.
The only people that I've ever hated on this show was the Govan sisters. I didn't like Laura. I didn't like the other one. So
and when Malaysia beat up Laura, I was like, good job. Do your thing, girl.
And I kind of didn't like what was the little one that was
Royce.
on. Yes, I didn't like Royce either.
I didn't like Royce either.
Big Evelyn fan. I really did.
I'm a huge Evelyn fan.
Yeah,
that's my girl. She retweets me all the time. She posts my stuff on her Instagram all the time. Me and Evelyn, we see each other.
But I didn't like her with the whole OG mess, though. Even though
I didn't like OG with the mess.
What'd you say?
I didn't like OG with that mess.
But Evelyn put up the monkeys.
We're not going to talk about that because we got into this before. But what Evelyn said was true about that. If you put in a laughing emoji, the monkey does show up. That was very true. So I'm not. I can't. I do want to. Do you have Paramount Plus?
Mm-hmm.
Are you watching this the Real World thing? Wait, so they have David from Real World relationship with Tammy. Oh no, I don't even David. Oh yes, that's we do. Me and Tammy, we have that. But they're doing the reunion from the Orlando or New Orleans cast right now.
What? I gotta watch it because I like the New Orleans cast.
I thought what Young Rich was saying because they had the guy there. Come on, be my baby tonight.
Yes, but one of the ones from I think the New Orleans cast, she was on that Bravo show in Charlotte, the Charlotte show. She was one of the original castmates on that show. It was a girl, the blonde. She was real pretty. Let me see. And she was on the what was that Bravo show that tapes in Charlotte? I hate that I'm so out of the loop. But Real World New Orleans, I love that season.
Yeah, where's that, Paula?
No, let me see. I'm gonna look it up. So Real World New Orleans cast.
Yes, Toji.
Why did they put it?
She said, never mind, you said pretty.
Oh. Yes, this girl was pretty. This don't look like her though.
So she was on the Real World, and then she went to something that's they filming in.
Yeah, maybe she wasn't on New Orleans, but there was a girl from Real World that went on a Bravo show, the Charlotte show.
A Bravo show. Nobody in the they talking about Toji right now.
Southern Charm.
I never watched that. Not Bad Boys Club.
No. But I thought this girl was on Real World New Orleans.
You talking about Zelle Swag?
So I'm pulling up Southern Charm Real World cast. Cameron Banks. That was her name. Cameron Eubanks.
Let me look her up so I can see if I can remember her from something.
She might have been in Florida actually on Real World.
Whatever happened to Tech? Was he on the New Orleans one?
I thought he was on that same one, but I think that was Miami, actually.
I think Tech was in New Orleans because I feel like I saw him in the preview.
I thought he was on New Orleans too, but I think they were actually Miami because Cameron was on that same episode with Tech.
Hold on.
Here's Cameron.
I just looked her up. I don't remember her at all.
She's a blonde. But Tech was on her episode, but they were either Hawaii or Miami. They were somewhere tropical.
Oh, with Ruthie.
Yes, I believe so. But Cameron went to Southern Charm.
Yeah, Tech was in Hawaii.
And do y'all know one of my elementary school classmates was on Real World too? It was a white girl. Let me see. Melinda from Real World. I'm sorry. And no offense to the white people, but she was a white girl.
Yeah, Tech. Cindy, Tech was in Hawaii because that was with Ruthie. Ruthie was the lesbian. So I remember that.
But yes, Melinda, I went to elementary and middle school with her, and I was surprised to see her on goddamn Real World. I was like, oh, girl, you're coming up in the world.
Like, girl, what could you call me? The funny thing, a funny story, I don't think I've ever even told this. I applied to be on The Love of New York.
You was going to date New York?
Oh, I was supposed to get on the show.
What?
I did. I sent my video for that. They never called me for it, but definitely.
OMG.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a quick question. Did y'all watch College Hill? If so, did Lisa get in a fist fight? Who was that?
Did Lisa get in a fist fight? Was that not Jamaican, but Virgin Islands? Was Lisa on Virgin Islands? Because I know they got into fights. And I was a big fan of College Hill. At the time, I was watching Bad Girls Club, too.
Ruthie was a heavy drinker.
Remember that guy slapped that girl? Was that on Seattle?
That was New Orleans.
That was New Orleans where that girl got slapped?
Oh, no, that was Seattle. You know, that is Seattle. You said Seattle.
Yeah.
What was his name? Because wasn't her name Beth?
I think so. But he slapped the shit out of her and then left.
And threw that dog in the water? Because she called him gay.
Yes.
He's like, well, you know what? I think you're gay. And he ran back in the house and grabbed that dog.
And then he was like, you know what? And ran out the house.
I was like, shit. I won't be coming out no time soon. I really thought that too. Like, I will not be coming out no time soon. When I seen that.
Low keys applied.
So you would have been He smacked the shit out of her.
Mm-hmm.
But she was rude as fuck, though. He should have smacked her, but she was rude as fuck.
She like weaponized the game. She was like, you know what? You're gay. Like that's the way
She's like, well, I think you're gay. I was like, well, fine. I don't think Karamo had been there yet, so
no.
And the man might have been gay for real too. I thought he was gay, but I don't think she should have said it.
And this is Mr. Ray from College Hill. Like I noticed.
Oh, I remember Mr. Ray.
Yeah,
he was on Love and Hip Hop too.
Mm-hmm. I had seen him in the audience on 106 in Park because remember when we was in college, 106 in Park was big. So, it's so crazy. I know I'm showing our age.
Look, he said she was rude though. He slapped some sense in her.
Right.
Oh yes, I forgot she had a baby by him.
He was on I Love New York. Was he on I Love New York?
Yeah, he was, but that's the same David from the Real World.
Yeah, that guy was on I Love New York.
I heard they are bringing back College Hill back. Yeah, they are, but they said Nene's gonna be on it.
Nene? Oh, College Hill?
Mm-hmm. They said they're bringing back the celebrities or the reality stars who didn't finish school.
What? That sounds a mess. I'm sorry.
Matter of fact, wasn't Mr. Ray and Zelle fighting?
I remember the guy on one of those seasons that had some ribs and they ate his ribs and they didn't finish him and threw him in the trash and he was upset.
You want to see my ribs?
OMG. Well, so Deb, I have to go.
Well, you know they don't ever real quick because I know you want to leave, but these shows never stick to the actual formula. So, but that was what was said was that it would be the people who had not finished. And
so is Nene hosting or something?
No, she's supposed to be part of the show.
That's a mess, Nene.
They need to be calling it Over the Hill, not
Yes.
So that points for that. All right, y'all. We stayed way longer than we were supposed to stay today.
Yes.
A whole hour over because
you were gonna do 30 minutes.
But I enjoyed it. So, yeah, I'm ready to go to bed. So.
And now you got "Come On Be My Baby Tonight" in my head.
I know those other girls you've been with. Come on, be my baby tonight. Oh yes, P Valley is coming back Friday, y'all.
Yes.
And I cannot wait.
You got that and Dylon from, I guess, what was that Puff Daddy show? Dylon.
What is he doing?
Nothing. It's just in my head because
is he about to be on P Valley?
No, and Dylon, I just thought they were both extra, and I think both shows were out at the same time.
Yes. I'm like, well, why are you speaking to yourself about yourself in third person?
Yes.
We love you too, Q. Yes, Lord P Valley, I'm ready. And sex. I've had too much to drink tonight. I'm all giggly and shit. Miss Cindy C said the new episode comes on Be My Baby. The new come on Be My Baby Tonight episode just dropped today. I'm about to go watch it. I'm about to cook my food and go watch it, y'all. Tell them where they can find you real quick so we can get up out of here.
You can find me at the candy shop. So when you search me, I will come up. Make sure you subscribe. Check out my shows. I talk a lot about Love and Marriage Huntsville now. For some reason, my channel is taking off with that. I love it because Love and Marriage Huntsville is my guilty pleasure. But yeah, definitely find me there. And you can find me on Wednesday nights, either on my channel or here, for champagne and things with my bro, SoDebNair. He's been promoted to my bro. He was my friend when I was my bro.
That's new, y'all. New shit, new Monica. But also her link is in the description. So if y'all want to follow her channel, please go and click the link. You can find me here and on your channel on Wednesdays and sometimes on Busy's channel and everywhere on the damn YouTube at this point.
He's a celebrity.
But we will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye, y'all.
Bye.